Hello students, I am Barsha. We are going to start a new chapter of Marigold, Unit 9, Sing a Song of People. This is a very beautiful poem, and here the poet wants to make us know about so many people with whom we stay. So this is a poem about the fast-paced world. We all are so busy in our daily hectic schedule that we see each other, but sometimes we don't even realize whom do we see, and we don't even talk to each other. So this is about the poem. First, I will recite the poem, and I do believe that you will also recite the poem after me. So let's start the poem. Sing a Song of People. Here we go. Sing a song of people, walking fast or slow. People in the city, up and down they go. People on the sidewalk, people on the bus, people passing in back and front of us. People on the subway, underneath the ground. People riding taxis, round and round and round. People with their hats on, going in the doors. People with umbrellas when it rains and pours. People in tall buildings and in stores below. Riding elevators, up and down they go. People walking singly, people in a crowd. People saying nothing, people talking loud. People laughing, smiling, grumpy people too. People who just hurry and never look at you. Sing a song of people who like to come and go. Sing of city people you see but never know. So this is the poem which we are going to understand in detail. Didn't you like the poem? I do believe. Yes, students, isn't it? So now let us understand. From the beginning, I already told you that this is a poem about the fast-paced world. How much busy are we that we all are running to our office, running for the work. We all are in a hurry. But do you think we should be in such a hurry and don't look at each other? Shouldn't we enjoy the beauty of the nature? Shouldn't we spend our time in talking with each other and having fun times? Whatever it may be, but we all are stuck in our daily tight schedule. So let us now understand the poem in detail. Here is the first stanza. Sing a song of people walking fast or slow. People in the city, up and down they go. Now this poem is talking about the city life. The people of city are so busy. And it says, let us sing about the people. We all love music, isn't it? So here is the song about people. People who live in city. The people who walk fast. Some of the people, they walk slow. All of us walk in different ways. So people in the city, they have to move here and there. Sometimes they move up, sometimes they go down, and they have to walk here and there all around the city. People on the sidewalk, people on the bus, people passing in back and front of us. So when you are in a city, you will see a lot of people around you. You will see some of the people, those who walk by the side of the road, because we should follow the safety rules. And we know that when you are walking, you should walk at the pedestals towards the left. So people, those who are walking, they are walking on the sides. People are also traveling on the bus. So people are sitting in the bus and they are traveling by bus. People are passing. You will see people passing around you. People are in front of you, people are at your back. So you would find many people around you, towards your side, in the buses, in front of you and at your back. Now next stanza says, people on the subway underneath the ground, people riding taxis round and round and round. So here there are some people, those who are on the subway. Subway is a passage which is built underneath the ground, a passage which is below. So this is a kind of tunnel where you will find metro trains moving or passing. So that is known as a subway. It's a passage below. So that is underneath the ground. Underneath means below the ground. So people are traveling there also. People are riding through taxis, not only buses, not only metros, but here there will be people who would be traveling in taxis also. Round and round and round, and when you travel, they'll be moving around the city. All around the city, there are so many places where these people would be going along. So you would find people, those who are riding in the taxis, and they are moving all around the city. Now let's see what's next. People with their hats on, going in the doors. People with umbrellas when it rains and pours. So mostly when people go out, they would put their hats on. Maybe because of their style statement, they love to wear hats, or it's very, very hot, so they put their hats on, but they don't stop going to their work. They would put their hats on and they go inside the doors, they would go inside the rooms, going in the doors. People with umbrellas when it rains and pours. There may be some changes in the weather. It may be a rainy day. And if it's a rainy day, you will see people holding their umbrellas. It may be a heavy rain, it may be a medium rainfall, but people don't stop their work. They will still be there, walking here and there with their umbrellas. So from this we understand that people are so busy that even the slightest changes in weather do not stop them from doing their work. Let us see what's there more. People in tall buildings and in stores below, riding elevators up and down they go. It's not only about the streets or the roads. There are so many buildings, there are so many tall buildings, maybe there are offices inside it where there are people doing their own work. There are also some stores, we go to the shops, market complexes, so there are people in those places also. Riding elevators up and down they go. Students, elevators means, you would have seen a lift which elevates which moves up and down. So people are there who use an elevator to move up and down, and you will find them in the elevators too. People walking singly, people in a crowd, people saying nothing, people talking loud. So whenever you come across these people, you find different kinds of people around you. You would see people, those who are walking alone. Singly means it has been taken from the word single, single, singly. Singly means alone. So there would be people who are walking all alone, and there are people in a crowd. You would also find people, those who are moving in a crowd. Crowd means so many people together. You would have seen a lot of crowded places, maybe the railway station, maybe bus stands, where there's a lot of crowd. So many people are moving here and there. But one thing this poem says, people may be walking alone, but they are always together. So they may be walking alone, but they are always surrounded by people. People saying nothing, people talking loud. So you would also come across people, those who would not utter a word from their mouth. They don't say anything and maybe just walking and walking. And there would be also some people who are talking loudly. So we all have different ways of speaking, interacting with people. So there would be some people, those who don't speak at all, and there are some people, those who talk very loudly. So these are the people whom we see in the city. Now let us see what more kinds of people are there. People laughing, smiling, grumpy people too. Now you would also see people, those who are very happy. They would be smiling, they would be laughing, they would be in a jolly mood. They are very cheerful and glad whatever they are doing. But you would also find grumpy people. You would also see grumpy people, those who are short-tempered. You can say ill-tempered, they react very easily, they are very serious and grave people. So there are people, those who are cheerful and glad, and there are people, those who do not seem to be happy. People who just hurry and never look at you. You will also find people, those who are so busy in their lives that they don't even bother to look who is beside them. So they are in a hurry always. They are so busy and they don't even bother, they don't see who is around. Even if you are looking at them, they don't care who is beside them and they don't even bother to talk. So do you think we should all be so much busy that we don't even realize who is around us? No, we should not be, isn't it? So this is about the people. So here it is. Sing a song of people who like to come and go. Sing of city people you see but never know. So let us come and sing a song of the people who really enjoy coming and going, moving on the streets, traveling by buses, doing their work, and being so busy they forget the people, those who are around them. Sing of city people you see but never know. You live in the same city, you pass each other, you look at each other, but you seem to be strangers for each other. So this is the life of the city people. They sit beside each other, they move around each other, but nobody seems to know anyone. That is the life of the city. So this is the poem which we learnt, and I do believe that you have all enjoyed this poem thoroughly. Students, please recite this poem once again and you will be able to understand the meaning hidden within this poem. There is a message that we should not be so busy in our hectic life schedules that we forget and overcome the simple beauties and enjoyments of the life. So that is what the poem wants to convey. Now let us move forward and see what is more in store for us. Let us discuss the question answers which is all given for you. Here is the first question for you. Which mode of transport do the people use to move around in the city? Yes, you people are absolutely correct. People use buses, auto rickshaws, taxis, cars, scooters, cycle, etc. to move around in the city. Isn't it? Yes. Let us move to the next question. Where all do you find these very busy people? Yes, you people are absolutely correct. We find these busy people on roads, on sidewalks, on subways, in lifts, in streets, and at bus stops. Let us move to the next question. What are the things that people carry with them while moving around? What are the things that people carry with them while moving around? Here is the answer. People carry hats, umbrellas, handbags, briefcases, etc. with them while moving around. Here is the next question for you. Where have you seen crowds of people? You have seen crowds of people around you, isn't it? Do you remember where you have seen them? Yes. So, I have seen crowds of people in and around the temples, railway stations, bus stops, hospitals, cinema halls, shopping malls, fairs and parties, etc. Here is the next question for you all. Why do you think all these people are in a hurry? Yes, you people are absolutely correct. All these people are in a hurry because they have to do a lot of work in a limited time. We all are running very fast because the time is also running and we have to cope up with the time. Now, here, let us find out the opposites of some words. Here are the words given for you: slow, back, below, loud, up, tall, crowd, go. We have to find the opposites of these words. You got them? Okay, let us discuss them. The opposite of slow is fast. The opposite of back is front. Opposite of below is above, or it can be also up. Opposite of loud is slow. Opposite of up is down, tall, short, crowd, alone, and go, come. So these are the opposites of the given words. Now there is something very interesting for us to do. Here is something which you should listen. Read and listen to these two poems with your partner. Students, you can make your partners your friend, your parents, or anyone whom you like, and you have to find out what are the things that the village child and the city child like. So here are the two poems. One poem is about a village child and another poem is about the city child. The village child, here is the poem. My home is a house near a wood. I would live in a street if I could. I do wish someone lived near. There's no one to play with at all. The trees are so high and so tall, and I should be lonely for hours, were it not for the birds and the flowers. This is the poem about the village child. And here is another poem, the city child. Let us see that. I live in a city in a street. It is crowded with traffic and feet. There are buses and motors and trams. I wish there were meadows and lambs. The houses all wait in a row. There is smoke everywhere that I go. I don't like the noises I hear. I wish there were woods. So, there is a difference between the thinking of the village child and the thinking of the city child. You can also think like them and find out what do they like in their lives. Now, here is something for you to do. We have to discuss about it. The people who live in cities often wish they could live in quiet towns. Do you like the place where you live in? Now you should discuss it with your friends or your partners that what are the things you like or you don't like about the place where you live in. Now where I live, I would like you to tell about that place. Two things that I like about the place where I live in is the peaceful surrounding and well-behaved neighbors. The two things that I don't like are metro station is not very close to my place and stray dogs and cows make the colony very dirty. They make the colony, the roads very dirty. Here is something very interesting for you all to do. Whatever you have learnt from the poem, now you can do it all by yourself. You would have observed that in this poem, the last words in every second and fourth line rhyme with each other. Can you also write a 4-line poem? Try to do it yourself. So here we come to the end of our chapter, Sing a Song of People. I do believe that you have enjoyed the poem thoroughly and have also understood the deep meaning hidden behind this poem. So we should not run and we should not always be in a hurry, but we should also talk to the people around us and we should also enjoy our lives. So that's all. Keep smiling and keep enjoying. Thank you.